Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In present video we are going to discuss first year TSBIE first year English lesson, prose lesson number 2, Father Dear Father by Raj Kinger. Father Dear Father by Raj Kinger. So this is prose lesson, second lesson, prose lesson, page number 39. So in your reader, in your TSBIE English reader. So here Raj Kinger, he writes for the press, and this lesson, this article was published in the Hindu Daily many years ago. It was published in the Hindu paper many years ago. And the present lesson, it is a commentary on the education system prevailing now. So it is a satire on the present education system. It highlights the defects in the mindsets of parents, learners, teachers, and the government bodies also. It highlights the defects of present education system. And this lesson is in the form of a letter written by a student. His name is Rahul, so school boy, and Rahul writes a letter to his father. It is in the form of a letter written by Rahul to his father. So Rahul is a school boy, and he wrote a letter to his father. He says that his first rank has slipped to the second one, and he lost his first rank, always topper, but this time he has lost his first rank, and his father advised him to think well before writing the answers, twice or thrice, to think twice or thrice before writing the answers. And he overthought that overthinking, because of the overthinking only, the boy feels that because of that overthinking only he lost his marks. And his musings, he is sharing his musings here. And what are his doubts? He has n number of doubts. The boy has n number of doubts. Neither the teachers nor the parents are able to clarify the doubts. Nobody is able to clarify the doubts, and the boy is not happy. Is he happy? No. He is not happy with the parents. He is not happy with the school and his teachers also. So he has many doubts. As I told you just now, one of such doubts is we by heart Pythagoras theorem, Newton's law of gravity, and where should we use? What is the use of these theorems? So where should we use these theorems in our day-to-day life? Teachers are unable to. They are unable to clarify his doubt. They are unable to give the answer. What is the use of Pythagoras theorem? In trigonometry, we learn the theorem. In physics also, Newton's law of gravity. So practically, the boy wants everything practical, not theoretical. So mugging up, by hurting, he doesn't like it. So everything practical he wants. So that is the major drawback of our Indian education system. Here we give more priority to theoretical only theory part, only mugging up, by hurting, but the least priority is given to the practicals. So the boy wants practicals only, not the theoretical part. And he talks about his grandparents, grandfather and grandmother. He says that Rahul is very much happy with his grandparents who enjoy life. He says that his grandfather had a carefree and beautiful childhood. His grandfather recollects how he enjoyed in the mango and guava gardens, the picnics with mouth-watering food items, and playing marbles and gilli danda on the river banks. Rahul says that to his grandfather, studies were secondary and living and experiencing was the major subject. Living and experiencing was the major subject. And he asked his father very innocently whether his grandfather is lying. Rahul's grandmother is now come to grandmother. His grandmother is semi-literate. Still, she is very happy with her kitchen work, gardening, and reading the scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, and other religious books. She is very happy. And even though they are moderately educated, they are semi-literate, so they are very happy. And being highly educated persons, Rahul's parents both are working, father and mother, so they are always nervy, they are always tense. So here the boy gets a doubt: does education lead to tension? Does it make us feel tense? Does it lead to unrest? Then why should we study it? When the education is unable to bring us, when the education is unable to give us happiness, why should we get it? That is a doubt raised by the student here, wise student here, Rahul. And he says that his last week his rose plant almost died, some pest, and he asked his biology teacher, Madam, how can we save? Please suggest me what are the ways to save my rose plant. Then the teacher was cross, means she got angry with the boy, and she told him, go and ask the gardener. Go and ask the gardener, he will give you a suggestion. So here, being the teacher, being the biology teacher, she is unable to clarify, she is unable to give you a suggestion, she is unable to give a piece of advice to Rahul how to save his rose plant. So instead she tells him to go and ask the gardener, who is not at all educated, who is uneducated. So uneducated people, they are better than, they have more practical knowledge. In his view, they have more practical knowledge than educated people. That is the major drawback, unfortunately, major setback of our Indian education system. Now finally he says that where he lost his mark on English grammar mistake, and the teacher was very adamant, he lost 1/4 mark, he lost the rank by 1/4 mark only, he lost his first rank by only 1/4 mark. And see how the teachers are very harsh to him, they are not at all generous, they are very harsh, they are very strict, over strict. And there was a question on preposition, he was invited dash tea, the boy wrote he was invited to tea, and the teacher says that he was invited for tea. Only for is the right answer, to is wrong answer. But actually both are correct, both are acceptable, even 2 is also acceptable, but the teacher is very adamant, she is very rigid, she couldn't give, she was not ready to award the mark, so she cut the mark, so there he lost the mark. That's why he lost the first rank. So the boy is not at all happy with his teachers. And finally, at the end of the letter, he wrote one postscript. PS means what? Postscript. Here, page number 41. Here, postscript. So at the end of something which is added at the end of a letter or any essay or article, that is called PS, postscript. So this letter, I am writing this letter to lighten my overburdened heart, not to post it. He is scared of his father. So anyhow, you won't read my letter. Anyhow, you won't read my letter, you are not going to read my letter. So you will definitely throw it into dustbin. That's why of no use. I am writing this letter just to lighten my overburdened heart. So I will tear it off. I will tear the letter. I am not going to post it. And he says that my heart is overburdened. Heart means not only arteries and muscle. Heart means not only arteries and muscle, it has feelings also, it has emotions also. Heart is something which has emotions, which has feelings, but here nobody is able to understand the boy's feelings in this way. Rahul expresses his anguish. So Raj Kinger, he highlights, he focuses, he throws light on the major drawbacks of Indian education system, the present Indian education system, which gives least priority to practical knowledge. So in the form of a letter written by Rahul to his father, schoolboy Rahul to his father. That's all about the lesson, Father Dear Father. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. So thanks for watching my videos. Meet again very soon. Another interesting topic. Till then, take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Jai Hind.